There's kind of a new craze called zorbing. Have you ever heard of that? Zorbing. If not, look it up on YouTube. It's people getting in these transparent plastic bubble-like things, and they roll down hills or they bump into each other. Yeah, I guess kind of a safe way to enjoy colliding. Well, life itself is a collision sport. So we wear these protective hard hats if we're working with North Carolina Baptists on Mission Disaster Relief, which some folks are doing right now down in the Brunswick beaches of Ocean Isle and Oak Island in the wake of Hurricane Isaias. And we wear seat belts, and we take pain medication. But we can't avoid all pain. We can't lessen or reduce all pain. Pain is inevitable. We can't even live in a bubble, completely risk-free. Life is just not like that, and we can't live like that. And so we've been talking about pain the last couple of weeks. I talked about God's promise to one day remove all pain from our lives in eternity. And we're looking forward to that. We talked about how even now God is present with us in our pain in this life. But I wonder today about the purpose of pain. I heard of some people, it's a rare condition, but some people are born with the inability to feel pain. There's a name for that. But anyway, they can't feel pain. And you might think, wow, that would be really neat to be able to do that. But it's not. It's not a gift. These people often will harm themselves, will hurt themselves, injure themselves very seriously because they don't know when they're hurting. So one purpose of pain is to warn us of danger. Pain is the body's alarm system that something is wrong. And even kind of the good pain of, when you're working out, you're exercising, some pain can indicate that you're stretching your mind or your body a little bit. You're conditioning for strength and greater knowledge. But there's a limit to that, and you can go overboard and experience that warning kind of pain. Pain in relationships does the same thing. It warns us of danger. On a spiritual level, pain can expose our idols, especially the idol of self. Pain can draw us to God. C.S. Lewis famously said, God whispers to us in our pleasures, but he yells at us in our pains, You see, pain is a result of the fall. The essence of sin is ungrateful selfishness, and all of creation has been groaning in pain ever since. The good news is that pain should point us to the cross, because that's where Jesus took into himself the pain of humanity. And not just the unspeakable agony, the physical agony or the emotional and psychological terror of crucifixion, as horrible and horrific as that was, but much more than that, the infinite pain of the unfathomable break of the eternal fellowship between the Father and the Son when Jesus cried out from the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why have you turned your back on me? Why are you so far from me? You see, Jesus Christ was forsaken so that we could be brought in. On the cross, Christ was redeeming our pain so that for the ultimate purpose, to rescue us and to save all who would believe. Hebrews 12:2 says, because of the joy awaiting him, he endured the cross. What was the joy awaiting him? I have to believe it was him knowing, Jesus knowing that you and I would be able to be with him forever. Well, I don't know if you're like me, but it kind of makes me wonder about some kind of weird questions. You have weird questions about what heaven's going to be like or what eternity is going to be like. I have to ask, will we in eternity, in the new creation on the new earth, be able to go zorbing without being in one of those transparent plastic bubbles? Well, I don't mean to trivialize your pain. And certainly not to trivialize the pain that our nation, our world is going through right now. But whatever you're going through, whatever we face, we can be assured of God's good care for us in it. And we can be assured and confident that God is working even evil, painful things in our lives and in our world toward His good purposes. I love to sing this Dallas Holmes song, I've Never Been Out of His Care, and may it be a blessing to you in whatever you're going through in this time. Well, I wanted a chance to correct that C.S. Lewis quote from the talk. It actually goes, God whispers to us in our pleasures, and He shouts to us in our pain. Well, now I want to sing the Dallas Holmes song, I've Never Been Out of His Care. The eyes of God are upon me. He sees everything I do. The arms of God are around me. They keep me safe and secure, and He knows where I am every hour of every day. He knows each thought I think, He knows each word that I might say. And although there've been times I stepped out of His will, I've never been out of His care. This changing world alarms me, with war, with sin, and with strife. But my loving Father, He charms me with joy, with peace, and with life. And He knows where I am every hour of every day. He knows each thought I think, He knows each word that I might say. And although there've been times I've been out of His will, I've never been out of His care. And although there've been times I stepped out of His will, I've never been out of His care.